Welcome to Timeless Tales of India, where ancient wisdom and powerful stories come to life. Today, we bring you a thought provoking tale that will challenge the way you see wealth, power, and life's true purpose. Stay with us till the end because the lesson in this story might just change your perspective forever. Wealth of Deeds, a powerful story. Once upon a time, in a grand and prosperous kingdom, there ruled a mighty king. But unlike great rulers who earned the love of their people, this king amassed his wealth through cruelty and oppression. He hoarded treasures of gold, silver, diamonds, and pearls hidden away in a secret cellar deep within a dense forest. Only two people knew of this hidden fortune, the king himself and his most trusted minister. They each held a key, ensuring that no one else could ever lay their hands on this unimaginable wealth. One fateful day, the king, overcome with greed, decided to visit his treasure alone. Without informing anyone, he rode into the forest, opened the heavy iron door of the cellar, and stepped inside. As the door creaked shut behind him, he stood mesmerized. His eyes sparkled as he gazed at the mountains of gold, the glistening diamonds, the radiant pearls. He felt an unshakable sense of power, as if this treasure made him immortal. Just as the king was lost in his pride, his minister happened to pass by the area. He noticed something unusual. The cellar door was open. A cold shiver ran down his spine. "Did I forget to close it last time?" he wondered. Fearful that someone might steal the treasure, he hurriedly bolted the door shut and left. Inside, unaware of what had happened, the king finally turned to leave. But as he reached the door, his heart pounded with shock. It was locked from the outside. Panic set in. He banged on the door, screaming, "Open the door! Is anyone there?" But the forest was silent. His cries faded into the emptiness. Hours passed. The king's throat burned with thirst, his stomach twisted with hunger. Desperation gripped him as he crawled toward his precious treasures. His trembling hands reached for a shining diamond, and he whispered, "O rarest diamond in the world, give me a glass of water." Silence. He turned to the heaps of pearls, gold, and silver, pleading, "Oh, my precious wealth, give me just one meal." But the jewels did not respond. Instead, it was as if they mocked him. "Your entire life's wealth cannot buy you a sip of water or a single morsel of food." The king's eyes filled with tears. His power, his riches, none of it could save him now. Weak and defeated, he stumbled to a corner of the cellar. His vision blurred, his mind drifted between dreams and reality. But before losing himself to the darkness, he had one last wish: to leave behind a message for the world. With his last ounce of strength, he picked up a sharp stone, pressed it against his trembling finger, and broke it. As blood oozed out, he used it to write his final words on the wall. "All this wealth could not give me a sip of water or a single morsel of food." Days passed. The kingdom was in chaos. The royal guards searched tirelessly, but the king was nowhere to be found. Then, one day, the minister returned to the cellar to check on the treasure. As he unlocked the door, an unbearable stench filled the air. There, lying on a bed of diamonds and gold, was the lifeless body of the king. His once mighty form had been reduced to nothing, devoured by insects, forgotten by time. But his final message remained, etched in blood, a warning, a lesson for generations to come. The people of the kingdom gathered to read the words of their fallen king, and from that day forward, they understood a truth greater than wealth itself. At the end of time, gold and silver remain behind. Only the wealth of good deeds goes with you. So, in this life gifted by God, do not chase riches alone. Do good, help others, and earn the only treasure that truly matters, the wealth of deeds. And so, the king's fate became a timeless lesson, reminding us that true wealth is not found in gold and jewels, but in the deeds we leave behind. Thank you for watching Timeless Tales of India, where every story carries the wisdom of the ages. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and join us again for more stories that inspire and enlighten.